How many times have you gone to talk to a girl, only to find yourself being the one attracted to her? How many times have you approached a girl just to find yourself being so nervous that you can't be your true self? How many times have you seen guys naturally, effortlessly attract women and you're there trying to analyze what they're doing right, only to end up with more questions than answers? Some random guys are sleeping with women all around the world at all times during the day, yet it seems impossible for girls to even look your way without it being friendly. You see those guys. It's almost like they're universally attractive, not just in a sexual way, but they just have a certain charismatic and attractive personality to them that just makes you want to talk to them more. It's as if like they can always make things interesting and they always have a pull to them, making the party always go to them. They always mind their own business and they're always so sure of themselves. The type of guy that makes you wonder if they're born with it or if they learned it. Yeah, sure, muscles and physique is definitely part of it. And they're not just a good-looking dork. They clearly have a charming personality and are able to flirt with people naturally. They just seem to have it all figured out. As if they went to flirting school when they were a kid and then they understand something that we don't. Whilst we're here trying to pretend that getting girls is actually not that important. Let's face it, girls play a big part in our lives and we can't just ignore it. In fact, I would even argue that getting girls is the single most important thing in most men's lives these days, so much that we're in lack. If you really want to learn something today, then I want you to pay close attention. Because in this video, you're gonna learn the most fundamental, basic requirements to attracting women. It's a lot more simple than you might think. But you won't fully internalize what I'm about to say next if you don't pay full attention. Because I'm not just here to entertain you guys or just give you some fun fact about girls or give you pickup lines just like the other dating coaches. There's already plenty of material like that on YouTube. I'm here to go over the layers of superficial attraction to really explain what women truly want deeply inside. I'm here to blow your mind, to really help another brother out. I've read dozens of books on dating, some good, some horribly bad, and most of them just talks about the same thing in different words. I've gone on so many bad dates that I can't even remember, and I've had so many awkward encounters just going to girls in the street and just trying to get the numbers. In this video, I'm gonna share with you what I learned on what girls truly respond to, what to do to get a girl's interest, and what you can do starting today to start becoming more attractive in the eyes of everyone. Because when you become attractive, you don't just become attractive to the girls, you get more attractive to the eyes of the world. Let's get right into it. The one thing women respond to more than anything in the world is a man with self-respect. You can be whoever you want to be in life, but if you don't have self-respect, no women will ever want to have anything to do with you. Women crave self-respecting men. They are constantly on the lookout for men who are who they say they are. All the shit testing that all the other dating coaches are talking about, that's all to test a man's resolve to self-respect, to test the boundaries that the man is laying out. To put it bluntly, a man who has self-respect does not tolerate being disrespected. Women want a man that can carry himself with pride and confidence. A man that knows his worth and acts like it. The girl you're talking to. The girl you've been thinking about all day. The girl you saw at the mall the other day and you keep thinking, oh wow, I wish I could have approached her, but she's out of my league. That Instagram model that you keep liking her post on. Even the girl that says that she wants to focus on herself and not date anyone right now. All those women are actually looking for the same thing in a man. Self-respect. They are always secretly looking for the guy that can command the respect he thinks he deserves. The guy that does not take shit from nobody. The guy that stands tall and speaks loudly. They want the guy that no matter what you say to him, you cannot break him down or get him emotional because he knows his self-worth. They want the guy that carries himself like he is the king of his own little world. The guy that only cares about his own opinion because his opinion is the only one that matters in his life. Women get weak in the knees for a guy like that because most guys are not courageous enough to voice their own opinions. Most guys don't talk their truths and don't walk to the beat of their own drums. Most guys rather play it safe and avoid confrontations. When you come around a guy that is so unhinged in the way that he thinks, you can't help but to respect his independence, his willingness to walk away from a situation that does not serve him. Now, it's easy to talk about self-respect and standing up for yourself, but how do you actually become that person? It all started when I read a couple dozens of books on dating, masculinity and femininity, seduction. I realized something. They all talk about how a man's purpose is his work. I learned that in order to be a truly masculine man, you need to have work as the center of your life. You can't have women as the center of your life. You need to be disciplined, hardworking, and always looking to take on more responsibilities. Once I understood better what was the essence of masculinity, I started working harder and playing less. I started caring more about my fitness and my health. I started getting disciplined and started waking up early to go train at the gym. I started eating right and started making progress in what really mattered to me in my life. I started getting results and something amazing happened. I realized that I started not giving a fuck about what other people thought about me because I was outworking most people I personally knew. If I knew that someone wasn't where I wanted to be in life or didn't do what I was doing, then I knew that their opinion didn't matter to me. They didn't have the right to tell me what I should or shouldn't do with my life. I knew that if someone wasn't doing what I was doing exactly or wasn't where I wanted to be in life, then they had no business telling me what I should or shouldn't be doing with my time and energy. I worked hard in getting what I really wanted and I made progress. That gave me a sense of pride and confidence in my ability to get what I really wanted to in life, to get what I set my mind to. I got myself from 210 pounds to 178 pounds in less than 6 months. I told myself I was gonna get a six-pack by my birthday in July, in summer, and I got it. I stuck to a carnivore diet for months on end. I only ate beef, salt, and water for a long time because I believed in it. I forced myself to go on dates with girls that I approached on the street randomly so I can get myself over my approach anxiety. I tried, I failed, I learned. After all that, surprisingly, what I am left with is a sense of pride and self-respect. I've learned to love myself and respect myself for the hard work that I put in. I learned about my self-worth and what I bring to people. There's this video of a guy that walks around in the streets offering people $2,000 gold coins. Gold coin, $2,000. Some people take it, but some people refuse to take it. When people refuse to take it, he actually feels relieved because he actually gets to keep another $2,000. That's actually how I feel about myself nowadays. I see myself as gold, and my time and energy when I give it to someone is a present. If I am not appreciated or celebrated in the presence of others, I leave that situation because I know my worth and I don't accept being treated any other way than how I think I should be treated and what I deserve. I treat people with respect, with love, with attention. I am present and I expect the same thing. Now, I'm not saying that you have to start a carnivore diet or start waking up at 5 a.m. every single morning. What I am saying though is that if you want to start attracting women, or anyone for that matter, you need to start to learn to walk to the beat of your own drum. You need to start working harder towards what you think is the right thing to do for your life. You need to become the man that you're meant to become. Because once you work hard, you start getting your own approval and your self-respect. And then you become attractive and you start attracting people rather than being attracted to people. You start looking at the world differently. You start becoming more dominant and eventually start getting more girls. If you found this video useful, then I recommend you watching my video on how to get the girls do the chasing. Right here. Stay focused, stay real.